We said this last year and now we're reiterating it. Cardano is going to be 10 times faster given that so many upgrades are lined up to foster this possibility. It is what it is. In November 2022, Ouroboros Leos, a new Ouroboros family variant that will significantly increase throughput while achieving optimal security, is thought of by the Cardano enthusiasts as the next big thing for the blockchain. Some months ago, I was asked what I thought would be #Cardano's next big thing. At the time, we only had a vague idea of what Leos was. The recent CIP from Duncan and Al has shed some more light on it. Ouroboros Leos is definitely the most promising Layer 1 upgrade to come. K Torres, an open source developer at the Cardano Foundation, tweeted, according to K Torres, Ouroboros Leos is the most promising L1 upgrade to come. He revealed a shocking aspect of Ouroboros Leos, which is the relatively simple idea behind it. In a thread of tweets, K Torres explained the basis of the Ouroboros Leos. Cardano is a distributed system where nodes reach consensus by sharing blocks as per the schedule at which they are elected. So roughly blocks are generated every 20 seconds and are propagated to the rest of the network quickly. He highlighted that a node is typically not actively validating blocks while it is serializing data and transmitting it to its peers, since the block throughput is typically not high enough to keep the node busy all the time. The idea behind Leos is about utilizing those idle resources and making the chain construction more parallel. It also involves utilizing UTXO's full potential. Input blocks, endorsement blocks, and ranking blocks are the three new sorts of blocks Leos proposes dividing the chain construction into. These blocks are created at various rates and serve various purposes. And it should be noted that Leos remains a Cardano improvement proposal, which might imply that it's far away from now. But more recently, Vanessa Harris, Web3 product lead and crypto advisor, shared an eccentric analogy for the next upgrade to the key consensus for the Cardano blockchain, introducing how the slight change to data logistics can advance throughput and value transfer speed for all Cardano accounts. In her latest thread of tweets, Harris compared Cardano Ouroboros Layer upgrade to the work of a Disney ride operator. It is set to advance the resource efficiently of its nodes usage. Quote, Cardano's upcoming improvement to Ouroboros Leos is impressive. Disney level is impressive. It's a 10x improvement to transaction speed only possible with UTXOs. Accomplished by allowing idle nodes to do computations between blocks that can be bundled in the next block. She compared Cardano with this upgrade to a Disney park. The operators get everyone prepared so that when it is their turn, the visitor can just hop on the ride. With this approach, there is no way for park resources to stay idle regardless of the number of visitors in a certain period. Cardano's Ouroboros Leos works similarly. It leverages the nodes that previously used to be idle. They can do computation between blocks. Input endorsers are chosen between blocks to prepare inputs. These inputs are then included in the next block by the block producer, which results in monstrous transaction speed boosts, and the blockchain can have its verification speed increase by orders of magnitude. Such changes are only available to blockchains with UTXO models, the researcher added. The followers of the researcher largely resonate with the analysis by Harris. Currently, Ouroboros Leos is among the most anticipated upgrades for the entire Cardano community. Since Q2, Q3 of 2022, it has been discussed by Cardano developers and enthusiasts. This upgrade will drive barriers of scalability and transactional speed not only for Cardano, but for the entire ecosystem of UTXO blockchains. Ouroboros itself is a subclass of proof-of-stake consensus protocols that is used by Cardano and Polkadot blockchains for synchronization between nodes and adding new blocks. But hold on, there's even more exciting news. Cardano has long been vying for a spot among the top cryptocurrency projects, and now its scalability solution Hydra up and running, it has now reinforced its position as a major player in the industry, standing alongside its more established peers Bitcoin and Ethereum. Hydra, the layer 2 solution from the proof-of-stake chain, is one of the most highly anticipated upgrades, and now that it is here, people are excited to see it deliver Cardano's promise of being the fastest and most scalable payment network in the world, challenging the likes of Bitcoin and Ethereum. According to the Cardano founder, Charles Hoskinson, the Hydra Head protocol, or Hydra, is Cardano's open source layer 2 scalability solution that would make Cardano the fastest payment network in the world. Announced in September of 2019, after much anticipation, delays, and hurdles, Hydra finally made it to the Cardano main chain in May of 2023, thanks to engineers from the Cardano Foundation and IOHK. Hydra is an isomorphic scaling solution. What does that mean? Well, it will replicate Cardano's functionality and security guarantees on an off-chain ledger network while maintaining communication between the two layers. You get it now? What's more about Hydra is that the off-chain ledgers through the head nodes can act as special dApps for developers who look to scale their apps. With Hydra, developers can independently run on-chain scripts or software stack on their private nodes and secretly publish the result on the main chain instantly at a low price, of course. Furthermore, Hydra brings a solid solution, allowing Cardano to compete with Ethereum and Bitcoin. Both Bitcoin and Ethereum have long established themselves in the cryptocurrency world, with the latter powering a myriad of Layer 2 protocols. In addition, Ethereum sharding and Bitcoin's Lightning Network are some of the best solutions in the space, earning the networks a collective market cap of $807 billion. Although Cardano is often compared with Bitcoin and Ethereum, its threat of delays and issues drew much criticism from the community, leading to slow growth being evident with its $13 billion market cap. Sometimes it's like we try to comfort ourselves by saying it's better than these networks. However, with Hydra in the question, it can finally sit at the table with its solutions. While Ethereum sharding, Bitcoin Lightning Network, and Cardano's Hydra solution may come from the same family or operate similarly, comparing or saying that one is better won't be the right thing to do. Each scalability solution has its pros and its cons and addresses different challenges. Ethereum sharding is a layer 1 solution that focuses on increasing the network's capacity and increasing the overall transaction throughput of the network. It breaks the blockchain into shards that process transactions parallel to the main chain. But according to Charles Hoskinson, sharding is very complex. And as a result of this complexity, network security and performance drastically differ because it operates on the main chain. Similarly, it requires a lot of resources and can be expensive to implement. In contrast, Hydra creates an independent on-chain ledger network that replicates the security and functionality of the Cardano chain, permitting it to maintain both security performance without congesting the main chain, and it doesn't rely on soft or hard forks, making it an inexpensive and simple option to implement. Conversely, Bitcoin's Lightning Network is a layer 2 solution on top of Bitcoin, which uses bidirectional off-chain payment channels between users, reinforcing fast, cheap, and scalable transactions. However, because it uses payment channels, it only supports asset transfer, unlike Hydra, which allows developers to run scripts and elaborate transactions instantly off-chain as it would on the main chain. Cardano's Hydra solution brings competition to the space, and the better competition, the better the solution, leading to greater adoption. Cardano's new protocol could significantly elevate the network status in the cryptocurrency industry and bring more developers to build apps on the network. Do we share the same thoughts though? When the Cardano community welcomed the launch of its pioneering L2 Hydra on the mainnet, a discussion happened about its actual bandwidth and tech performance specification. K-Tours, the seasoned developer, shared his views on narratives that surround the release of the major solution. According to him, Hydra cannot process 1 million transactions per second, and the narrative should not be spread. No, it is not. Please stop spreading the 1 million TPS narrative. It is misleading. If you need more information about what Hydra is, what can it do check, he tweeted. This was a response to a statement made by a Cardano community enthusiast and ADA stake pool operator Marco Meerman. The CF director called this narrative misleading and recommended only referring to Hydra's performance statistics published by Input Output Global, Cardano Foundation, or the Hydra team itself. But some Cardano enthusiasts disagreed with K-Tours and even announced that even a 2 million TPS bandwidth should be the endgame goal of Hydra's progress. Only time can tell whether the 1 million TPS will be an accomplishment or just a myth. Nonetheless, the target is already clear. So many huge upgrades are about to jump on Cardano and foster its speed. When that happens, will you be impressed? But that's going to do it for today's video. Make sure you click on the subscribe notification buttons, and we'll see you in the next video.